Okay, so here's the full specs, I guess, of the LG G3 on GSM Arena. That's where I usually go for my phones and tablets, most likely. But so as you can see, it's more than 720. It's more than 1080. It's 1440 times 2560. 5.5. The blue bar is at the top, so I guess it's still loading. I don't know, but anyway. So they had a 13 MP camera. It's 2160p, so much, which is more than 1080. 3 gig RAM, which is Snapdragon 801, 3000 battery. So here's the information. So this is basically what they do it as the comparison: LG G3 versus Samsung Galaxy S5, and then you got H versus uh, HTC One. Hold on. Okay. HTC One, Sony Xperia. Yeah. Okay. But I want to read more of the specs. So there we go. Okay, so it was announced in May, in the spring of 2014, but it wasn't released, and you couldn't buy it until June of 2014. So this June will be 2 years. So it hasn't been two years yet. Not until at least June, right? It's only March, so 3 more months. This phone officially will be 2 years. So that's not bad. 2 years is still not bad. It's not 3 or 4 or 5 years, right? You know what I mean? 2 years is still kind of like fresh. You know what I mean? I mean, it starts getting old after that time, but still, I think 2 years is still pretty. And then June 2017 will be the third year for the G3. Whoa, yo. Well, we'll probably see. I don't think I'll have this phone by then. Still, probably, who knows? It's hard to say. As you can see, the specs here is the display, a True HD IPS, LCD, 5.5, 75.3, 538 PPI pixel density. Density is more than the S5 because the S5 was only 432. So it's a little higher, right? Well, yeah, because the pixels, right? And of course, Corner Gorilla Glass 3. Now, when this phone came out in June 2014, because back in 2014 it was all about 4.4 for Android, and then of course, I believe 2015 or whatever, or late 2014, it was Android 5, right? And they are planning on doing it to 6.0, which is Marshmallow, which is the latest one. So the thing is, I don't know why this phone acts laggy because it acts weird. Because I mean, the guy that sold it to me probably messed it up because there's no cracks or anything like that, but he probably damaged it a little bit. That's why it's because it does act kind of laggy a little bit, sometimes. And I don't understand that though because it's 2.5 gigahertz, 3 gig RAM, so you would think it wouldn't act like that, right? Of course, up to 128. There's two versions. There's a 16 gig. See, the 16 gig model is 2 gig RAM, but this is the 32 gig. I have the 32 gig, which is 3 gig RAM, right? So, and of course, it makes the cameras a little bit clearer because it has the laser autofocus. That's only the primary camera, I believe, though. For the back camera, the front camera. Um, yeah, it doesn't really say much about that one. Yeah, it's just regular 2.1, just like the S5. Or most Samsung phones anyway. 1080p, 1080p, yeah. 2160 at 30 frames per second, and 1080p Okay. HDR stereo sound recorder. So yeah, guys, but I mean, the only thing about it is power hog. It does kill the battery a lot because of the battery issue. Like if I can go to, what does it say about reviews? Read opinions. Okay, so I'm gonna go read opinions here. Okay. Oh, so that was March. That was this month. If you don't care about warranty, just install a custom ROM. Oh, okay. Uh, okay. Okay, this was this a few days ago. This anonymous person said, I just installed Facebook and Instagram and downloaded Battery Guru. Now the battery life is way better. But why would you get rid of Facebook and Instagram? That's what you use. So, so I don't understand that part there. Oh, okay. Battery GURE. I can check that out. Other than that, it's a really good phone. Now there's another phone that's a lot more money. It's $379. The second one that I had. The second phone that I had was the latest one, or there was more specs on it, or something like that. Because the one that I had was 16 gig. But yo, they don't have 32, right? They only have 16 and 64, right? But I believe that was a different phone, though. I think they're both 5.5, but it was a different phone or something. But it's also $400 right? So, $380. But it's one of those mid-range phones. It's not like a $600 or $700, $800 phone. Right? It's not the iPhone, right? But actually, that phone actually was pretty nice too for its display. For it, I think it was only. I don't even think it was. No, it was 1080 actually. Yeah. But this one, is more. It's more of a better brand name, right? It's LGG3, so the title it's a better title, right, than a Zeus, right? But other than that, those other phones were pretty good because they were unlocked, and But I ended up taking that one back because whatever. I wanted to get a different phone like a Kijiji, and I got the LG G3 for 220. Where that phone was 279, right? So it was more money. That phone was more, well, it was unlocked, right? But I believe but they might still sell that phone for a while, though. You never know, right? Um, okay, so I'm gonna go to Google here. I think it's Staples too. Trying to block off the mic. So Staples, Canada. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, they close at 6 o'clock. Well, yeah, it's the weekend, right? They close early. They always close fucking early. It's better to go during the week, right? Yeah, that's the thing about weekends. Things close fucking early. If you want to go like 8, 9 o'clock on, 7 or 8 or something, you know. Uh, so I'm gonna go to technology. Uh, telephones and cell phones. Cell phones. Yeah, there it is. So it's still the Zenfone 2, and it's still the 550. Oh no, it is the same one. Yeah, it's the same phone, but it's more space, right? And it looks like it's a bigger screen too. It looks different from the it's a 16 gig model. Yeah, this one does look different. Yeah, this is one of those. This is so it is the Zeus Zenfone 2, but yeah, it does look kind of different than the other one, than the 16 gig model. Uh, yeah, but see, it's just like the Intel inside. Oh, okay. See, the 16 gig model doesn't say that. Yeah, so it's a lot different, right? I mean, the camera on that one was not that bad. It was okay, but I like the LG G3 camera, a bit better. But this one right here, um, yeah, it's like a different. It's kind of different. It's 551, but it's a different model, right? It's a different kind of. Yeah, it's 551 still ZE, but yeah, $400 because of course it's unlocked and it's 64 gig external, right? So I mean, you're getting a lot of just like the iPad, right? You have a lot of apps, and it seems like it's like the G3 at the back has the volume rocker at the back, the volume controls at the back. But see with the LG G3, it has also the power button in the back, where this one doesn't. That's at the top, which is pretty good too. But so where is I guess product information? So give yourself a one of a kind mobile experience with the 64 gig Zenfone 2. See, I think this other guy was selling it on Kikiji, or it was a different kind of. It was sort of like this kind of phone, and it was like he was selling it for 300. But I'm not sure. Yeah, but this one is more, right? So, but I'm not. But that's Kikiji though, right? So I'm not sure. I don't know, but see the difference between this one here. Instead of the 3 gig, it has 4 gig of RAM of dual. Yeah, combines and yeah Intel Optimum quad core, 4 gig of dual, 64 gig storage to create a smoother user experience every time with 3,000 battery. What? Ensures you charge lasts as long as your day. Zeus Boostmaster technology built into the smartphone boost. Oh, no way. No, it's still 5.5, but I don't know anyway. It says, is Zeus Boostmaster technology built into this phone. Smart to the smartphone boosts your battery power from 0 to 60% in just 40 minutes. Oh, so it charges fast. It's called a Boostmaster, yeah. So it's still the 13, which this is. I mean, I had the 16 and I had the 16 megapixel on the S5, but whatever. It's only 3 megapixels down. It's not too bad, right? So robust colors, vivid, 5.5. This is Zeus smartphone features a full HD display with a. So yeah, it's 1080, right? See, that's the thing. What people are talking about a lot. The things with these 4K. Well, with the LG G3 anyway, it's almost 4K resolution. It's more than 1080, right? So the thing is, a higher resolution kills the battery more, right? But see, this is 1080, right? So it's a lot better than. Yeah, you don't want to go for 720, right? So So at least with 1080, and it doesn't say anything about killing the battery. With this one, it has a friggin' battery thingy. It has the Zeus Boost Master, so it makes your battery like good, right? And it says 60% within 40 minutes. So that's under an hour. I mean, it's not fully charged, but 60% to almost 100% is not too much. Only 40% more, right? But yeah, the resolution that makes every picture look rich and vibrant. So of course 13 and their front facing camera's 5. Yeah, no, I wish they still had that Sony one because they were both, the front camera with the selfie flash. You know what I mean? They're both 13, man. But unfortunately, oh wow, it even tells you that it works with wind. Okay, so 2G, 3G, 4G, and LTE. This unlocked phone works with all Canadian carriers. Ah, so that's good, yeah. The only good thing, okay, this phone is actually pretty decent, but the only thing is about it is $400, right? You only get like 600, or you might get less than 600 depending on whatever. But yeah, it's like 415, right? So yeah, because 370, yeah, it's like 415 or 420 or some shit. But other than that, it is a pretty good phone. You know what I mean? It has a 64 gig built in. It has that master boost master technology. Like, wow, I didn't know about that. That's what the guy told me when I went to Staples when I got the 16 gig model. He told me, yeah, like the 64 gig model is a is an upgrade, is a big upgrade, right? It's the next step up because it has it's, I don't know. He said it like lasts longer and stuff like that. And he says, I don't know. Okay, so here is the information, more of the information here. So yeah, it is dual SIM, right? 2.3 gigahertz. So basically, it's just like this phone because this one's 2.5. But so y'all say right now, y'all say just imagine if you wanted to do this. You would have to take your laptop back. Say you want to do it like this month and you want to get this phone, right? Yeah, you would have to take your computer back. And that means you won't have Windows 10 anymore and you won't be able to. So you're recording your stuff on your phone and stuff. How are you going to transfer it over? See, you know what I mean? But that's the thing. Then you got to give up your fucking computer. Yeah, but then if, they'll take it back, right? But you have up to 14 days, right? But you got it on the 27th. So, so the first was 2 days later. No, 20, it was 29 days this month. Or actually in February. Okay, so I don't know, I have to get on my calculator on my phone, but which time we are here? Ooh. Okay. Anyway, guys, yeah, like this is a really nice phone, but if I want to give up this phone like right now, the thing is, yo, I gotta like give up my laptop, yo. I gotta take it back to Walmart. That I gotta go to. Yeah, man, it's kind of. Yeah, cause say if you do that though, you'll be like 562, right? But this phone's 415, right? So or 420 or something like that. But from 562 to 420, at least still have some money. You'll still have some money out of it. Plus a nice, you know what I mean, phone and everything. I mean, you have the LG G3, but the only problem is not with wind, right? This phone's with wind, right? So say you do take this back, and then but the only thing is, I don't know if I want to give up the. the laptop, right? And if you say, okay, so say you wait until the end of March 31st comes around, you get about 600 or so. And the thing's over $400, you're gonna have less than $200 left. Where you have the ability, if it's under 14 days, you have the ability to take this back and then, you know, by taking the laptop. Like, I don't know. I mean, the laptop is, you know what? The laptop isn't that bad actually. It's a pretty good laptop and everything, but yeah, man, I don't know, bro. So anyway, guys, it is a really nice phone actually. I mean, it is. It seemed like this phone. It's kind of like the same specs actually. Well, this is a 32. That's a 64. Got a text message from Sarah. See the way the text messages look? That's on the LG G3 though. But the only thing about it is though, like with this phone here, it kind of is worth the money because I mean, you're getting a 64 gig internal, which is a lot of fucking space, which is a lot more than 32, a lot more than 16. 4 gig RAM, 2.3 gigahertz, unlocked, so you can you see in the description in the spec in the info whatever that you can use it with Win. So say you take this computer back, say on Monday or next week or something before the 14 days, you know, because you know, I gotta calculate, you know, but I mean, if you can't get your money back from the computer, then it's cool. You know what I mean? But the only way that I'm gonna do this is if I'm gonna have to take this computer back, and you know what I mean. But this phone, you know what? It's a pretty, it's 4 gig RAM, whereas this is a 3 gig RAM. Yeah, it kind of has the same specs, but yeah, but. Like this battery on this phone's pretty shitty. But with this phone, like I said to you guys read the information about that Boostmaster thing the Asus has. 4 gig of what? Asus is powered by, also it is a 64-bit super quad core Intel. And it is it's the world's first smartphone with up to 4 gig of, because now they're talking about doing 6 gig, right? 4 gig. Yeah, 4 plus. Wow. Yeah, so it's a pretty okay. Zenfone 2 high capacity battery offers and delivers the power you need to take for a powerful and long lasting using experience from sunrise to sunset and beyond. See, Asus Boostmaster technology allows you to charge the 4 gig. Yeah, the 4 gig RAM, 4 gig model from zero. Oh, so that's to be the 4 gig model. Yeah, so the one before it is the 3 gig model. That's what I had before. That one doesn't let you do it. But from the 4 gig model, the 64 gig model, from 0 to 60% in 40 minutes. The brand new Zen UI with visual design. It has a variety of new. So yeah, I'm gonna think about this, guys. It looks like a really decent phone. I mean, it's not LG or Samsung or Motorola or the iPhone, but if you see what the specs is, a 64, and of course it's gonna be $400 because of the 4 gig RAM plus that charger, the thing they're talking about. So I guess if your phone's from like, say it's at 0%, so basically like when it dies, and I guess you have it off, and then it goes to 60% within 40 minutes. I mean, that's what it's saying, though, right? It's hard to say, though, but if you ruin the battery or whatever, probably won't work. But so I guess you click on the thing. I don't know. I guess you click on the app and Zen UI instant updates that enhance usability. Yeah. So Yeah, so I'm gonna give it a go. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, it sucks. I have to give up my computer, but cause I mean, I was gonna put my movie, but I mean, I still have my external hard drive, right? But anyway, okay. So now the other one that I was looking at, the one that I had. Oh, they even have a red one. Oh, yeah, but the one in Kingston, yeah, they only have the black one though, right? I didn't see the red one there before. Yeah, imagine getting the red one, guy. Same price too. So, huh? Okay, they have silver. Yeah, see these other ones here. I didn't see those other ones there. I'm trying to look for the other Asus phone. They're not coming up with the other Asus phone. Blue Studio, fucking piece of shit phone. Only good thing about that is it's 6.0. Yeah, other than that, those phones are pretty garbage. Um, 1 gig RAM. Six. I don't even want to see that shit. Now with the Asus, I'm not sure how much memory. It's 64 gigs. Like with my iPad, right? It's quite a bit. You only get about 51 to mess with. 50, well, over 50 gigs, right? But so with this phone, it might be the same as the iPad. You might only get 51 or maybe 50 or 52. It all depends on how much they take, right? Yo, that'd be nice to get the red one though, yeah. Yeah, but it's probably hard to. Yeah, currently out of stock, right? Yeah, so. I'm trying to look for the others. Where the hell's the other Zeus phone? Hold on a second. I want to see something here. Okay, so the black one has two, but it looks like the same stars, but the red one shows five. That's probably because of the color, but they're both the same fucking phones. See, this one doesn't say out of stock, right? The other one does, right? Because I know they still have this one in store, right? So, delivery only. Okay, whatever. So that's the thing I think about. Do you really want your computer back or what? Because I mean, you really like that laptop, right? I'm just curious. I want to look up that other phone that I just had. Zeus. I like that for fuck's sake. Zeus. 16 gig. Yeah, there it is. There's the one that I had. See, it looks different, right? It kind of looks. Yeah, that was the Zenfone 2 laser. Oh, the other one isn't. It's not called laser. No, the other one's not called laser. It's just called Asus Zenfone 2. But I remember what they said in the laser video. They said these Zenfone 2 is kind of like the same. Yeah, see, the 16 gig model is the laser one, right? Okay. Zeus 16 gig. Yeah, see, this is the laser one. Yeah. But look at the difference here, though. But they see, because it has the laser camera, well, it's supposed to be, but see, they're not saying that the other camera is like, I don't know, it's probably basic or whatever, but anyway, whatever. I mean, but another thing is you gotta think about too. Do you want all that space? Do you need all that space? But you know what? It's good to have all that space, yo. Like 16, 32 is decent too, man. That's what the LG G3 is, but and of course you can expand it to 128 like most phones. But 64 gig external is quite a bit, yo. That's what my iPad is, right? So that's a lot more, right? So okay, so here's the thing here. Okay, so it's a Qualcomm 3 gig, 16 gig. See, this is silver, where the 64 gig, 4 gig RAM is black. This is black too, but it's silver too, right? Okay, so I'm gonna read the information here. This is the phone that I had before I got the G3. So easy to enjoy HD videos under pressing gaming graphics with the large screen. Yeah. But see, this has the Snapdragon, where the 4 gig RAM, 64 gig model has the Intel, basically what like a computer is, right? So I guess the Intel is probably faster than a Snapdragon, right? It's probably like yeah. So vibrant screen, 5 point, yeah. So she says like vibrant screen. So I don't know. I mean, it looked fine to me, but Gorilla Glass 4, but still, same specs, 13, 14, 13, and then 5. Yeah, so it's basically the same thing. But it says Gorilla Glass 5, 4 though. The one that you just had that you took back. Powerful performance with a 3 gig. Yeah, but see, 4 gig, you're getting a gig more, right? So it'll be a lot. See, laser autofocus, basically what the G3 is, has that laser autofocus, right? Removable battery. See, the other one doesn't say anything about removable battery. It doesn't say anything about that. This one gives you like more information. Yeah, so here's too much time right here. Okay, we'll probably do this for like 40 minutes. Yeah. Okay. So you saw that information. And now we're gonna see. I'm gonna go 64 gig. Okay. So, oh, they do have silver too. Yeah, but you want to go for the black one, whatever one they have available, right? It's probably the black one. Yeah. Wait, what is the? Well, silver has 7. Yeah, but they're all the same stars, though. Yeah, go for black. Okay, so you saw this. So you saw the information on the 16. Now we're gonna look at one more time. We're gonna look at the 64 gig of. We're gonna go to specs here. So that one's 6. So you know how Snapdragon. This is a quad core, Intel, whatever. And that was vibrant. Didn't say anything about HD. No, it was HD too, but is that all information they give you? Okay, that's wow. Okay. Okay. Yeah, but see, this doesn't have a removable battery. But see, this one, the difference between this one and the 16, like I said to you, has the Boost Master. The more charge, the battery is more longer, right? So See, premium display. So instead of vibrant display, it's premium. So premium means it's pretty, I don't know, full HD. See, that one doesn't say full HD, right? So this one, of course, the way it's the title of what the description, it looks like this one's a lot better, right? And because of that battery thing too, hopefully it'll work. But see, it doesn't have anything about, it doesn't say anything about the laser camera, but it's not the laser phone, right? So, but 5P Light lenses, and it doesn't say anything about Gorilla Glass. Yeah, so I don't think this one has Gorilla Glass, but you know what? It's still HD 5.5, just like, you know, still good. 64 gig, you know. I don't know. This doesn't say anything about the SD card though. There's an expandable memory. Other thing is too, like, okay. Say you take your computer back, you get $560 back, and then you get that phone for whatever hell it is, over $400. And then say when you get your Trillium on the 10th, which is not till Thursday, after you see your new ODSP worker, you go do whatever, and then you get your plan, and then that's it. You're good. You can call whoever. You can call anywhere in Canada. You can text anyone. The only thing that I heard about these Zeus phones is when you're on the phone, sometimes it will cut out, or it will, like, I don't know, shut. I don't know. It all depends on what phone you're getting, right? But I think that's the 16 gig model. This is the upgraded one, right? So it's has more specs on it, right? But what I like about this one, it tells you that it'll work with wind, right? So, and then March 10th comes around, boom, you're hooked up with Wind Mobile, man. And then once that all happens, you can try and maybe sell this phone for a little bit cheaper. Maybe try and put for like 150 or 140. Money, money is money. But you have to get those things before, whatever, right? So, yeah, so this is the Zenfone 2. It's not the Zenfone 2 Laser. Laser was kind of like a whatever. It was kind of, it had the same specs, but the memory was only 16 gig, but I don't know. Hopefully, this does have external though, right? Because you want to have an SD. But anyway, it has 64 gig built in. You probably don't need that, but yeah, you know what I mean. Okay, guys, so let's see what we're at here. Okay, so we're getting this video right here, guys. I think I had enough to say, but it's time to end this video. Thanks for watching. I got the regular texting right now on this phone. On what's with TELUS, because it's the paper day. I had like I had like some money in the account still, so I did the paper day, whatever plan. So it's like $1.50 or something like that. But yeah, of course, Wind's better. You get unlimited. Got the data and the text messaging and the calling. So it's, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna think about it a few more days. I got the whole weekend. Well, it's Saturday evening now, but for sure tomorrow. It has to be when Jody and Carrie are in town, right? It has to be when the next time Jody's working, right? So, but it'll probably be during the week, Monday or Tuesday for sure, and then Thursday's Trillium, and then I'll use that money. But that's only if, right? So, because at the end of the month, you wait till the end of March, you only get 600. You spend 415, then you gotta pay for your plan. Yeah. But the thing is, with April, you get GST, right? So, but anyway, guys, I think I might do that. I don't know. I mean, I like Windows 10. I love Windows, but yeah, I'm gonna end this video right here, guys. I said enough. Anyway, I gotta go do some other stuff. All right, thank you for watching.